Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alexandria. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I post content on hair, makeup, beauty, skincare, fashion, literally all things. Just take care of yourself, feel good about yourself. If that sounds interesting to you, make sure to stop what you're doing right now, go down, click that subscribe button, and keep watching me, you feel me? But in today's video, I'm going to show you guys this amazing look that I did. Just mainly focus on the eyes, the shadow, and the skin, and just giving you guys a makeup tutorial. It's been a minute, and I definitely think that it's overdue for a good, beautiful look. So just keep watching this video. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Now first off, look at this skin. Now this all was because I was wearing those disposable masks, because we need to wear a mask during COVID. It's looking a hot mess, but it's okay. Look, here's a close-up. It's alright though. So I'm going to moisturize my skin with this Clinique jelly moisturizer. So even though I have oily skin, because all of the skincare products I've been using has really been drying out my skin, like I've been using retinol and retin A and all these other stuff trying to get my skin together, when all I need to do is just change that face mask. But that's whatever. That's the reason why I'm using this super hydrating moisturizer for my skin. Okay, so going right into brows, I'm using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Wax. I'm going to take the end of my spoolie, rub it in that wax real quick, and then go straight into my brows. And I'm brushing my brows going upward, getting it, just basically all through and through my brows, upward, side to side, making sure these brows ain't going nowhere throughout the entire day, honey. Honestly, if I had thicker, fuller brows, just that brow wax would be perfect for me. But I don't, so I have to use this Kat Von D Walnut Pomade. Now, this is probably my favorite pomade. I used to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but that one dried out too quickly for me. And I think I had this for maybe 3 months, and it still hasn't dried out. So I love this thing. So I'm just going to speed through really quick and show you guys how I do my eyebrows. Okay, so boom, brows is done, looking pretty good. Now I'm just going to prime my face. I'm going to use that CoverFX gripping primer, by far one of the best far as gripping primers. I know Milk has a good one, but I prefer this one over the Milk. I'm just going to apply it all over my face, starting from the inside, working my way out, and I pretty much rub it in to the point to where it feels kind of sticky and tacky. And that's just to ensure that the foundation that I'm going to put on, the concealer that I'm going to put on, is all going to adhere nicely onto the skin, and it's all because of this primer. Next, we're going to do our eyes, and to prime my eyes, I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer, and I'm just going to blend that out on my skin. Look at this brush. This is all because my dog Sosa, for some reason, he loves to chew on my makeup brushes. It's like he has some fetish or something for chewing up my stuff. But anyway, I'm just going to blend out this concealer onto my eyelids, and all this is doing is making sure that the eyeshadow adheres well, making sure that I'm having good color payoff, and just making sure my eyes be popping all day. You feel me? For the eyes, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, and then I'm going straight into the dark side shade. I'm working on the outer crease, and then I'm working my way onto the inside of my crease, and I'm just going to build up that shade. As you can see, me having to use that concealer was really, you know, imperative, because this palette, even though I do love how the shades look, you really have to work for it, especially on my darker complexion, in order to make the shades work how you want them to work. Next shade that I'm going to put on my lid is going to be Trick. This is a seriously beautiful shade. The only downside is that you get some fallout with it, but it's a eyeshadow. You know, you can't really expect anything but some fallout. And just to prevent that, you can put down some translucent powder right underneath your eye. I don't really care about fallout. I mean, I'm going to put foundation on and it's going to cover it, so it really doesn't matter. I'm using a flat eyeshadow brush just to ensure that all of this eyeshadow is packed nicely onto my lid, and to ensure that I'm getting, you know, some good color payoff. The next shade that I'm using is Black Heart, and I'm mainly focusing that not all the way on the entire outer crease, but more so on the inner outer crease, if that makes sense. And then I'm just blending my way in, and I'm just going to continue packing on that shade to make sure that I'm building it to the depth and darkness that I desire. So that's really it for the lid of our eyes. I'm going to jump right in to using some black eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay liquid black eyeliner. This is probably the best one that I've used in a long time because my eyes don't get too watery. It's definitely a black matte eyeliner, and I love it. I mean, it's good, and it's basically just better than using like the gel pomades that were hot a few years ago. For foundation, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation. Y'all, I dropped my foundation on the floor. I was so upset because, you know, you can't, every drop counts. You just can't lose a drop and not feel any type of way after it. But yeah, I actually love this foundation. This was my first time using it, or trying a new one too at the same time. It's definitely matte. You can definitely get some medium to full coverage on it, and it looks so natural at the same time. I'm truly enjoying this foundation. I'm glad I picked it up. Make sure you guys go cop this foundation because it's absolutely beautiful. For concealer, I'm using the same concealer that I use for my lid, and that's the Too Faced Born This Way Multi Sculpt Concealer. And I'm placing it in the high points of my face, which will be right under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, in between my forehead, and just a little dab on my chin. And I'm using the same brush that I use for my eyelids, and I'm blending everything out. Make sure it's entirely seamless because we do not want any harsh lines when it comes to our base. To set under my eyes, I'm using the Starr powder. I freaking love this powder. Now, this came out
a few years ago with MAC and his collaboration, and now I don't think that they sell this powder anymore, but I do know that Patrick Starr came out with his own brand and his own powder, so I'm definitely going to check that out as well. But child, I love this powder. It doesn't give me a white cast, even though it looks kind of weird right now, but trust me, at the end of this video everything is going to blend and mesh and look great. So this is just my little secret for a snatched slim nose. I take that translucent powder, I go on the bridge of my nose, and then I take the translucent powder on both sides of my nose to make it look like it's swooped in, or you know, snatched in. And I leave like the top of my bridge of my nose where you would normally contour, I would leave that small little section, you know, with no powder on it. To set my face, I'm using the Sephora MicroSmooth powder, and I'm taking that all over the places that I didn't set with that translucent powder, and I'm mainly focusing on the edges of where that translucent powder stopped, just to make sure everything is seamlessly blended in. Okay, obviously you can see that I'm starting to feel myself because everything's coming together, everything's looking seamless, and I'm looking poppin'. I'm using this Fenty matchstick in the shade Espresso, and I'm using that as a contour slash bronzer, and I'm going out on the hollows of my cheekbones, underneath my chin, underneath my entire jawline, on the sides of my temples, on my forehead, just to try to sculpt and snatch my face. So remember how I was telling you guys about that translucent powder and leaving that small section for your nose contour? Here is where I apply that contour and get that nose snatched. For blush, I'm using that NARS Dolce Vita liquid blush. I take one pump, put it on the back of my hand, blend it out with a stippling brush, and then I slowly build that color on my cheeks. Don't get it twisted. That liquid blush is beautiful, but it can go wrong real quick, especially if you're applying it after you're using a powder, and set your face. For highlight, I'm using this MAC Mariah Carey highlighter. Unfortunately, this was a limited edition highlighter, but I still have it, so I'm going to use it. And it's pretty amazing. It's kind of like the MAC Gold Deposit, but not, you know, as chunky glitter. I'm using that same highlight, applying it under my eyebrows, and then I'm going to apply it also in the inner tear duct of my eyes. Going back into the eyes, I'm taking a purple eyeliner. You can use any purple eyeliner that you got or that you need to go find. Any purple eyeliner will work, and I'm using that at my bottom waterline, and I'm just running that straight through. I'm going a couple of times just because I want to make sure that that purple really pops and is popping on my eyes. To blend that out, I'm going back into that Naked 3 palette, and I'm using the shade Blackheart just to make sure that that purple isn't too harsh, and it's kind of already a purplish shade, and it's just making sure that that waterline is not harsh, just stark purple. Here's what the eyes is looking like real quick. To bring down that powdery look, I'm taking that Mario Badescu spray and spraying my face like I ain't got nothing left in it, because just having dry face is not cute. My favorite mascara of all time will be the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It literally makes your lashes so plump, so full, and I love it. I got these lashes off of Amazon, and I'm gonna have the link for that down below. I think they were like $5 for a pack of 6. I love these lashes. No, they're not mink, but they still cute. So I'm gonna do my edges, finish off this look, and then I'll be right back for you guys. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys really enjoyed this look. Here's a close-up on the eyes. I really enjoyed it. I mean, it's soft, sultry, you know, come and F me type of eyes, and I think it was cute.
So that concludes this video. I hope you guys truly enjoyed it. I know it's kind of different given that I don't have the regular equipment that I use. Right now I'm just using my iPhone 12 Pro Max to do my videos, simply because, as I told you, I am leaving for 9 months, so I'm trying to keep it as minimalistic as possible. Let me know what you guys think of the video quality of this video. I might just have to go back to get my boyfriend's camera in order to keep giving you guys some quality content. But if this is good enough, then, you know, please, by all means, just let me know. If it's not, also let me know. I hope you guys truly enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.